Welcome to Reality Creator Video, Alchemy. I'm Hermes. Today we're going to talk about gold. Now I got a question in the comments section about gold, and someone was thinking of buying gold and he didn't understand what plasma arc gold was and low voltage DC gold, and he didn't know what they look like or if he was being scammed. And the sad truth about manufacturers is they will reword things to their advantage so they can sell their product. So let's dispel some myths about the kinds of gold we got here, and I think you'll find it fairly interesting. So, on this side here, these two vials, number 1 and 2, are plasma arc forms of gold. This is, and no, it's very hard to see the color, and I've done my best to shoot some pictures of these, and so you can see the colors. This is plasma arc is a light rose color gold. And this plasma arc is a light purple gold. And these on the right here are ruby red gold, made with low voltage DC. And this is purple gold, also made with low voltage DC. So in both methods, plasma arc and low voltage DC, we're going to cover the two different things. Now the rose version, okay, the ruby red and this light rose color, they're actually in the same family. They're in the 24 nanometer range of colloidals, which is supposedly touted as the best for the body. Now, the ones on the right, to the right side of these two, is the purple flavor. And these can be anywhere, depending on how deep the color purple is cooked. It can be anywhere from 40 nanometers to 60 nanometers. Real deep purple, you're looking at 60 nanometers. I mean, something like these purples, this is probably, a 40, more of a line of 40 nanometer purple. And with plasma arc gold, the colors, with plasma arc colloidals, the colors are never, they're always muted. They're never as potent as the colors with low voltage DC. And that has to do with the way the gold is stripped off, or the way the material is stripped off in the process. And also the possible ionic content that doesn't become colloidals winds up becoming more colorful. So, for example, all right, this is light rose color plasma arc, and there is no ionic content in this at all. It's all colloidal, and it has very light rose color to it. Where we take ruby red gold here, which has a nice, brilliant color. I mean, you look at it; it's a little tough to see in the container. You can see the actual ruby red color here for it. Not a little harder to see in the test tube. But a lot of that color here is, some of that color is from ionic content that hasn't been converted into a colloidal. I know what you're saying, but that's the truth of the matter. Some metals, not silver, but like gold and copper, when you cook them with low voltage DC electrolysis, you will get some ionic content, which means you're going to lose some colloidal content in the process. But again, we come to the fact of which one is better. Personally, I've been taking all of the golds over the last week or so, and I don't see a big difference in them. What I do know is that you do need a minimum amount of gold a day in your body in order to experience that limitless quality. And I would love to say that with gold, with some of the colloidals, a little bit goes a long way, but not the case with gold. With gold, you need more in your body. I probably, you've seen my shot glass here. With gold, about a tablespoon in the morning and perhaps another tablespoon in the afternoon to get you the rest of the way through the day. Maybe you can get away with less, but that's what I'm finding out for myself. And that's a lot of gold, especially when you do the math in a 16-ounce bottle. So unless you're making gold yourself, or you happen to be very lucky, you have the income that can afford, to purchase large quantities of gold, you're probably not going to see the effect of gold if you just do a teaspoon a day. You're probably not going to feel the effect. Not with gold, anyway. Whatever gold you decide to take, the ruby red, the purple, the plasma arc, or the low voltage electrolysis, they're all effective. So don't let any manufacturer turn around and say, oh, I'm selling plasma arc gold, and that's not real. The low voltage electrolysis gold isn't real gold. I mean, they're kind of twisting the words around there a little bit, because they're all got colloidals in them. It's just a matter of how the concentration of the colloidals in each of these. But in either case, I mean, while there is no ionic content in these, there's ionic content in these, but less colloidal content. But clearly, the ionic content can be used in the body. So, who's to say? Here we got maybe 10 parts per million colloidal and maybe a 10 parts per million ionic content. Let's just say that. And here we have a 20 parts per million colloidal. With just colloidal with no ionic. Who's to say any which one is better? I'm finding they're probably equal. It's just a matter of preferences on your side, on what you want to purchase. As far as what you want to make, that's limited into your equipment that you have. So that's my little foray on my little video on gold here. I hope you enjoyed it. So those of you that have made it to the end of this video, thumbs up to you guys. You're cool. You're part of the cool gang. And you get the shades. I'm Hermes. Reality Creative Video. I'll talk to you again soon.